The glorious victories at New Paradise and Noble Rust made Free Nations Union's final triumph inevitable. As the foe retreated in all strategic directions, they gave up whole planets with practically no resistance. The green flag of the Democratic Alliance already flew over all capitals on planet Antarcticus. Grateful citizens of Wasserland had joyfully celebrated their liberation, and even devastated planet Bizarria had begun healing her deep wounds. The spirit of victory was everywhere. The word victory could be heard in the heavy clunking of tank tracks, in the roar of aircraft engines, and in the monotonous steps of battle robots. The smell of victory in the air inebriated everyone, from general to private. But it was an illusion. Despite the bitter defeats, the Phantom League was still strong, much stronger than the Free Nations General Staff thought. Even on the liberated planets, many secret allies of the League still lurked in wait for the right time to stab their gloating enemies in the back. However, the main revolutionary forces were located in distant sectors of the galaxy. Many of those remote planets had never been visited by the Free Nations expeditions. Even the omniscient Free Nations intelligence was oblivious to their existence. In secret laboratories, the League's most brilliant minds were poring over plans for new war machines, their innovative ideas being brought to life in huge underground facilities. Moreover, due to the League's skilled propaganda and brainwashing, the crowds of desperate and embittered people were gathering under the red banners to replace the fallen revolutionaries. The time was drawing near for the euphoric winners to face the bloody aftermath.
Well, girls and boys, welcome to Hexagon, the best military academy of the Free Nations Union. Though I can't say I'm happy to see you here. I've heard that you've been recommended as the cream of the crop of your detachments by your fat-ass militia commanders. But I am in great doubt when I look at you. I can't imagine what you were doing in your irregular peasant brigades. But I'll be damned if I'd let any of you take control of one of our simplest LAVs. What? Did I hear something? Does somebody disagree? Stand up and let's hear it out loud. Cadet Oldridge, maybe you have an opinion to share?
Sir, yes, sir. I think you're in the wrong place too, sir.
And where is my place then, Oldridge?
Sir, I think that the Garrison's pigsty is the right place for you, sir.
I see, Oldridge. We'll continue this interesting discussion after class, in the gym. Anybody else in here share Oldridge's point of view? Good. I will continue then. All of you know that the war is almost over, and that the League is retreating on all fronts. However, our Alliance's government decided to make real officers out of you. I guess they just want to make our enemy laugh before the end. But I have my orders, and therefore you don't have a choice. Oh, actually, you do have a choice. You either graduate from here and become lieutenants, or you'll be sent to penal battalions for grave digging and gathering dead bodies. Have I made myself clear, ladies and gentlemen? That's better. If you try real hard, you can even look like human beings, but only from a distance. Anyway, even though I've never lectured such a pitiful audience, it's time to talk business for a while. I hope all of you see the computer in front of you. This is an exact copy of a commander's unit computer. Some of you will even see that thing for real one day. For some, it may even happen on a real battlefield. This computer is connected to a satellite, and it allows the commander to see the battlefield from any height and any angle. What you see now is a simulation. Both the landscape and the units were recreated by our programmers. The good news is that everything, or almost everything, is an exact replica of a real battle and looks like a real war. The commander's computer is also connected to your LAV's computers, so that you can give direct orders to your men. Let's look at what we have. Simulated enemy troops have taken a tactically disadvantageous position, or in other words, your troops have managed to outflank the enemy. Let me remind you that the real enemy is not even close to being that dumb and letting you do tricks like that. But you must understand that this situation is modeled especially to meet your IQ level. Your task is to attack the enemy and destroy all enemy units. And remember, it is always better to kill one than wound three. Therefore, concentrate your fire so that at least one enemy unit is destroyed per turn. Because this is your first training mission, you are allowed to lose all your units except for the commander's one. Anybody whose commander's unit is blown up will continue training on this machine all night long and for the whole weekend. Have I made myself clear?
Don't forget about this unit.
Well. Not so bad for a rookie, Oldridge. But next time, you won't get away that easily.
Hexagon Military Academy, Cadet Jim Aldridge's Diary, July 17th, 2163. After the classes, the colonel kicked the trash out of me in the gym. Then he said, "You're pig-headed, son of a bitch, Oldridge. You could turn out as a promising platoon leader. From now on, consider yourself the company's sergeant." So the next day, I not only had a bleeding nose, but new chevrons too.
This task, ladies and gentlemen, is specially simplified for dumb jackasses. So I hope you will be able to complete the drill at least after the 6th attempt. What do you think, Oldridge?
Sir, I think this task is simple enough not only for us, but even for you, sir.
Haha, so we've got a smart-ass here, huh? Cadet Oldridge, if you fail to complete the drill at the first attempt, the whole company will kiss goodbye to their weekend leave, and you personally will book yourself a space at the guardhouse.
Sir, yes, sir.
Cadet, maintain the line and destroy all enemy units. You must also protect Hlava's territory. Don't let the enemy capture it. Your commander unit has additional armor plates. Okay, you've managed to handle this rookie's teaser, huh? It's time to show you something more challenging. Never forget about your rear, son. It looks to me like these guys have some issues with you. Serious issues. I don't think you'll be able to hold up until reinforcements arrive, but at least you can try, if you don't want to end up in the guardhouse. Not bad, Oldridge, not bad. One day you'll be giving orders to all of us. The main brigade is moving deep into our territory with no resistance. My plan is to meet them here. Our machines are pretty worn out, and we have almost no heavy artillery. But I think I can stop the enemy and hold the line until Harlberg's reinforcements back me up. The bad news is that another group of enemy troops is approaching from the other side. If they manage to outflank us, we are all going to hell. They must be halted, and I order you to take care of that, Oldridge. Sergeant Schwarzenberg from the Missile Artillery Faculty will brief you in detail.
A dwarf? Let me guess. Dwarves have been in our army since
they started admitting clowns, my friend. It's okay, but let's get back to business. There is a hill 10 miles west of the academy. If we deploy at least one heavy rocket launcher there, we'll be able to stop and destroy the enemy troops. You must cover my rocket launcher with your tanks. As you know, artillery is very vulnerable in close combat.
Let me put it simply. We cannot lose the damned rocket launcher because we only have 2 of them on this planet. Oldridge, you are in command now. Deploy your tanks on the slopes. The rocket launcher will be on top of the hill. You must destroy all enemy vehicles. And keep an eye on your commander units, guys. I ordered their armor to be reinforced.
Watch out, Schwarzenberg! It's the League's Marines! We are victorious! Sir, your order has been carried out. We've kicked their asses for good, sir.
Very good, son. One problem less. But we're still being fried like fritters here. The League's shock detachments have made it across Crook River. Military base Silverback is in imminent danger now. If they manage to capture it, we'll be cut off from all supplies, and it'll be curtains for all of us. The rebels have captured Early Pidgeon Air Base and are bombing our positions from there. If we don't ruin their party now, they'll breach across the river. Do you get my drift, Oldridge?
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, you will now be contacted by second-rank navigator Annette Blumen. She'll give you the details.
Colonel.
Wow.
Sergeant, if you could possibly tear your eyes off me and look at the map, it'll help you to get a better picture of what's going on. The Colonel's positions are now in range of the enemy's heavy bombers based at Early Pidgeon Air Base. If you manage to capture this airbase, I will be able to relocate my air squadron and help the Colonel to repulse the attack.
Thanks, Annette. Now listen to me, Oldridge. You're getting some fresh troops for this mission. 2 heavy bot platoons of Halberd's Royal Army. That's all they could give us. Looks like they're up to their necks in it too. Be careful with these, son. There will be no more reinforcements. You must capture the airbase and destroy all enemy terraplanes. Then our bombers will use this airbase to come down on those camouflaged freaks from the back. Do you copy, Oldridge?
Roger that, sir. I'm starting now. Over.
This unit can fire, General. Not so fast, General. Nice piece of work, my boy. You've earned yourself a big sweet candy. Now, you've made a really good start, but don't give the enemy a chance to kick you out of Early Pidgeon. Auntie Annette will provide some air cover. This unit is still ready.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've done a great job, but I'm afraid it's too early to celebrate our victory. All commanders immediately report to HQ.
Artem's Defense Commander Colonel John Reynolds report, July 26, 2163. Our first victory had a short-term effect. Half an hour after we had smashed the enemy's advanced detachment, we received alarming signals from Hallberg. Local radio station transmitted that enemy troops were rapidly approaching the capital while the local garrison fled. And that was the last we heard. Later, the Principality's militia head, Brigadier General Ukubata, came online. With true samurai calmness, he informed us that everything was lost except for his honor, and to save it, he was going to commit hara-kiri. Soon after that, huge streams of refugees poured across our eastern borders. The remnants of the militia who came with them were not even pretending to fight. It wasn't easy for me to shake them up and commission them back to their ranks, filling the gaps in my squads.
Well, girls and boys, unfortunately I have really bad news today. Hallberg has been captured, and it looks to me like we have no chance of holding our positions here in Khartoum. The whole situation cleared a bit. It looks like the League managed to gather most of its forces and hit us here, on Ante. A huge enemy group is advancing from the east, from occupied Hallberg. For now, we've got nothing to counter them with. All we can do is retreat slowly and cover the evacuation. We've been lucky enough to recapture the Shambell's lab before the enemy could poke their nose into its secret chambers. We must hold the lab until all of the experimental weapons and material are safely evacuated. We must also cover the refugees on their way out of Hallberg.
We're just rats on the run, sir.
We are just trying to save our law-abiding citizens' lives. That's what our oath requires. And also to preserve our troops for future battles. And now the most important part, ladies and gentlemen. In order to strengthen its authority in the conquered territories, the League is using a powerful psychotropic weapon, a hypnotransmitter. It is also used to maximize the League troops' fighting efficiency. In a couple of months, these hypno waves can turn whole nations into flocks of mindless sheep, eager to carry out any order that their big brother gives them. And an army of such zombified soldiers knows no fear. The good news is that if you destroy the hypnotransmitter, the enemy troops will dramatically lose their morale, motivation, and efficiency. We've spotted several hypnotransmitters on the planet. One of them is right here in Sector 5. It has surely been activated to encourage the League's eastern group. We have to destroy the hypnotransmitter. Oldridge, I think you're the best candidate for this job. Your detachment has already boarded a naval transport in the port of Wandahara. While Schwarzenberg and I hold Shambells and cover the Exodus, you must reach Sector 5 and destroy that damned hypnotransmitter. Son, consider yourself graduated from the academy. The airbase capture was your final exam. You're now a serving lieutenant in the Army of Free Nations Union. If you do your job properly this time, you will find some captain's epaulets in the ruins of the hypnotransmitter.
General. Not so fast, General. We still have reserves. This unit is still ready. Look here, General. forget about this unit. We still have reserves.
It's done, sir. The hypnotransmitter is no longer in one piece.
Good job, Oldridge. Now move out of there while those dung flies can't move.
There is something you forgot. Oh my god, General Reynolds, we're under attack by superior enemy forces. I cannot hold the port with aviation only.
Don't panic, Bloomin'. Hold on just a little bit longer. The cavalry is on its way.
We still have reserves. This unit is still ready. Not so fast, General. This unit is still ready.
We have nothing else to do here. We're leaving Treasure Island now.